festivities of the 30th anniversary of the 1987 World Series champion, the Minnesota Twins. Let's have a big round of applause for them. Before we begin our festivities today, I'd like to recognize some of the folks who are in attendance. A big welcome to Twins owner Mr. Jim Pohlad, as well as Twins President Dave St. Peter and Chief Baseball Officer Derek Falvey. This next group that we'll be honoring in a special pregame ceremony tomorrow night, and who are here today to support their manager, the members of the 1987 World Champion Twins. Let's have a big hand for them. And of course, our guest of honor, please welcome Tom Kelly along with his wife Sharon. Field statues, with the addition of Tom Kelly, now depict 8 of the greatest influences in the history of Minnesota Twins baseball. Each of these statues stand over 7 feet tall, and 6 statues made their debut when Target Field opened. Outside gate 28, we have the statues of owner Calvin Griffith and Twins legendary Rod Carew, number 29. Outside gate 34, we have the statues of Carl and Eloise Pohlad, as well as Twins legend number 34, Kirby Puckett. And to my left, the statue of the man who's hit more home runs in Twins history than anyone, Harmon Killebrew. This initial collection was then followed up in 2011, outside gate 6, with the statue of Twins great Tony Oliva, who is in attendance here today. Installation happening in 2012, outside gate 14 for none other than first baseman Ken Herbeck, also with us this afternoon. This statue program exists thanks to the efforts of Twins Senior Vice President of Operations Matt Hoy and Twins Senior Director of Ballpark Development and Planning Dan Starkey. They made these statues a reality. Once Tom Kelly's statue was concepted, we once again called upon artist Bill Mack, who makes his home here in Minneapolis and has worked for over 20 years, mostly as a commissioned artist. We're thankful for Bill's expertise and contributions to Twins history, and we invite Bill to share a few words here today. Mr. Mack?
First, Dave, I'm kind of noticing a lot more sculptures over here. Pretty good, pretty impressive to have you all here. I just want to say one thing that's unique about this. It's different than all the other ones. The other ones kind of froze a moment in time, a specific moment with Tom, who was here 15 years and started out as a pretty young man and 37 years old when he won the first World Series. So this kind of represents Tom's career, his whole career from the beginning to the end. We went back because this is the 30th anniversary. Picked a young Tom Kelly, so it's just a little different than the other ones. It's kind of a composite. 37's pretty young. Not more than him, so I say.
Thank you, Bill. Tom Kelly, TK, took over as manager of the Twins in September of 1986. He held that seat for 2,384 games until his retirement after the 2001 season. During that time, he accumulated 1,140 wins, first on the Twins all-time list. He's the first Twins manager to have his number retired. Number 10 was selected as the manager of the Twins' 40th season anniversary all-time team, and in 2000, and named one of the 50th greatest Twins in 2010. He led the Twins in his first full season to the 1987 World Championship, and 5 years later took a last place team in 1990, propelled it to the 1991 World Series Championship. He's one of the most respected names, not only in Twins history, but throughout baseball. So without further ado, Tom, it's time to unveil your statue. Assisting will be Dick Such. Twins Hall of Famer and National Baseball Hall of Famer, number 28, Bert Blyleven, to the podium to share a few words. Bert. Thank you. Great turnout here for TK. This is my honor, I think, for speaking to you, TK, for every player that played under your leadership. I think all of us respected you as our manager, but most importantly, TK, I think we respected you for the man that you are. I'd like to read the plaque that is down on the floor in front of TK, and this is a quote from Tom Kelly. It says, "There is no shortcuts to success. It takes a lot of hard work and effort. I've tried to put my players in a position where they have a chance to succeed. I never felt that we should ask a player to do something that they cannot do. The name of the game is pitching." Yes. Pitch and catch. That's what it's all about, and some have a difficult time understanding that. Without further ado, TK, I think I can speak for all the guys in 1987. When you took over in 1986, there was a positive attitude that went through the clubhouse that I hadn't seen probably since 1979 when I was with the Pirates when we won the World Series. You brought a lot of desire, you brought a lot of strength to everybody that was on that ball club, and with your over 1,100 wins, you certainly knew what you were doing. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tom Kelly.
I keep looking down because when Bert's around, I'm afraid of another hot foot. So excuse me if I do look down occasionally, because I still think he's going to get me again like he did back in 1986, which was a good one. But I can't thank the Twins enough, Dave St. Peter, Polat family, for instilling honor my way. I like to think these kind of tributes or awards or trophies are a result of many, many other people. I could not begin to thank the people that I need to thank for helping me along the way. All the way back to George Brophy, a farm director in 1971, who gave me a chance to be a player in the Minnesota Twins organization, gave me a chance to be a manager in the minor leagues. Even all the way back to Wayne Hathaway, who I don't know, became more of a mascot than a trainer. Enough said about that. But, you know, because there's a wrong way, a right way, and a Hathaway. That's that. If you're thinking about moving to Melbourne, Florida, see Wayne. He'll tell you all about Melbourne. But a number of people that I probably need to thank, the Jim Rances, Bob Gebhardt, Andy McPhail, and of course Carl and Eloise Polat, who trusted me with their team and their investment. And the players are the ones that got the job done for us, for all of us in the state of Minnesota and the upper Midwest. They got this team here in '87 who we're honoring this weekend. They're the team that got the monkey off the back of the state of Minnesota by winning that World Series. All the players on the team, from the utility players, the extra infielders, extra outfielders, all made up a good group of guys that went out and cared about each other and played the game the right way. And the team really, I felt, I get this question a lot, so I'll try to get it out of the way, but towards the end of July and August, they really started to play the game of baseball, and it became fun to sit there each night and just watch them play, because it was a real treat and something that we'll all get to remember. It's a memory that's not going to go away, and winning the World Series is certainly one of the highlights of our lives. So there's no way around it. You can't do it without these fellas, and I'm just riding their coattails because they got the job done. And we're so all very appreciative of their work and the effort they put in to make the Minnesota Twins #1. And fortunately for some of us that we're there for, got 2 of these rings, which are very, very special. And that's a story for another day. But trying to thank everybody, it's impossible. I can't do it. I appreciate the Athertons of the world, the Mark Davidsons, all the way through. They're all terrific. They all stood well for the Minnesota Twins, and they're all very special people. So thanks to all the coaches. We're all great. Just fabulous. So I'm glad we have such a nice crowd here tonight. We can enjoy the ball game and root the Twins on. Mr. Molitor pitched us good tonight. We'll do okay. Right, Paul? If we don't pitch good, we got a few down here that might be able to give it a go. I know Mr. Reardon, the way he's talking, that he can go out there and get a couple guys out. I know that for sure. He hasn't shut up about it. So, again, I need to shut up because I know it's hot out there. I appreciate everybody being here. Mr. Mack, this is great. I don't know if I should say this or not, but I guess I did manage during the steroids era. I just didn't know if I took them or not. Maybe I did. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Thank you.
Congratulations once again to Tom Kelly. Thank you for your contributions to Twins baseball. This concludes our ceremony today. Touch 'em all, Twins fans, and just like the '87 ALCS, let's go and beat those Tigers tonight. Thank you.